All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Assassination Classroom, Season 1, Episode 22.
The season finale.
We got Takaoka versus Nagisa.
And, you know, as disgusting as he is, I'm very excited to see him get taken down, but the problem is that
he blew it up.
He blew it up. And now Nagisa straight up just wants to kill him, even though they still do need the antidote.
Yeah.
But like, and I want him to die.
Right.
But I don't want Nagisa to be the one to kill him.
Right.
Like, that's a line you shouldn't have to cross. Like,
yeah. This is something where, because of the situation that they're in, Nagisa is probably going to be forced to have to do something creative, otherwise he will have to kill him. And because he's by himself on this platform, the helicopter landing pad, Koro-sensei is still in his ultimate defense form.
And
Karasuma has a gun, but he probably can't fire without risking hitting Nagisa. However,
it can get sketchy.
It's just, this is going to get really sketchy really quick. Terasaka is also, like, right there.
And he's been infected.
Yeah, he's been infected, and he's also been, like, you know, active in all this stuff, so it's probably excited the process for him as well.
And it's a visual thing. Like, we are going, if it does become too late, we're going to see the effects.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a bunch of grapes. Yeah.
Here we go. So, I think Nagisa might be able to utilize the fact that they are on a very high building, meaning that, you know, can basically, you know, use Smash Bros logic and just hang out near the edge and do little baits and jukes.
Maybe, but they need to get the information out of him. Like, and
I know.
And what he did here was not the move of a bully. That was someone who was not afraid to die.
Yeah.
Like, so
he's kind of broken and crazy. So
so how do they deal with that?
So he gave them probably the tools by which he mentioned how this is something that crushed his ego because of how miserably he failed his job when he came in to instruct them. And then not only was a piss poor teacher in that respect and training instructor, he then also got laid low by Nagisa's assassination techniques.
And then all his coworkers after he went back.
Right. So what I think it needs to be is that Nagisa needs to lure him into a conversation.
I think it's past the point of words, though. Like,
but that's the thing. I don't think that until... Because it needs to be something where he gets the information out of him for the poison stuff and everything like that. Meaning that even if they fight, eventually still needs to lure him into a conversation. Otherwise, killing him doesn't really solve anything other than saving Nagisa's life. So,
unless somehow, because he told them that Smog helped make it, they could get Smog and get him to figure out an antidote or something. But I don't think that's the angle they're going.
Yeah.
So,
y'all, the finale. Without further ado, let's jump into it. Those eyes. And the OP. Here we go. Ray, lock on. Let's Ray, lock on. Oh, yeah. Sensei, target on. I mean, he's not there, Sensei.
Modo mendo kusai doru bout mentality. Nichijou wa okashi.
Nagisa time. Oh, cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, cool. Cool.
And I think he threw the stun gun, so Nagisa has a way of taking him out.
Oh, cool, cool.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Yep, awesome.
Whoa. Which are more worthy? Yeah. Oh. He's a beast. That's how. Oh. Oh. I think the issue is that he's smart enough that he'd probably have a disarm technique. Oh, wow. Oh, of course he would. Of course he would. Leverage.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, yep, there's that. Oh, crap.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yo!
Okay.
Yo, okay. Yeah, we gotta save as many of the students as possible. We can't have
but
one
if there's
more
only
dying.
3 doses left.
Yeah. Oh, okay, this is intense. Jeez!
God!
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I love
because
that we can hear, like, All Might's voice in that bit there. Jeez! Oh, God! And he's not even trying to kill Nagisa. He's just
Nagisa's lucky about
pain.
that. Like, because he wants to make Nagisa suffer. He wants to draw it out. Okay.
Here we go.
Yeah.
So you're gonna give him the same image, Takaoka? You think that's gonna work? Alright.
Wow. Okay.
Here we go. They're bringing us back
yes,
what
yes.
Lopro taught him.
Okay.
All 3 are cleared.
Alright.
Wait. Oh my god, wait. What's going on?
Some omae wo shinderu.
I'm freaking out. What?
I'm really curious how it's gonna work. And the less they'll see your other weapon.
No way.
Seriously?
Oh! Whoa!
Wait. 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 So what? Just the shock of clapping?
What is this?
So just like sensory distraction, basically?
Yeah.
Going from sight to sound and then...
Yeah. Oh my god, that was amazing! It worked! It actually worked! What? Oh, he's not knocked out yet. He's just stunned temporarily. Yeah, you have to get him again. Wow. There's so many things going on here. Oh my god. Yeah, he did the full thank you there.
Wow.
Formal and everything. Oh my god.
Okay.
That is so freaking badass. Ah!
But there's still only 3 doses.
I think they might be able to divvy it out based on who needs it the most. At the very least, that might be able
Maybe
to hold
replicate
that
it somehow.
Well, right, but it might be something where it makes it so where their body still has to fight it off mostly, but it puts them out of the, they're going to die.
The lethal zone.
Yeah, exactly. Nice. Oh. And they're plenty strong. Yeah.
Wait.
Oh my god.
Really?
Come on.
Really?
Damn it! I was so nervous about that.
Told us to use?
Wait, is this another JoJo's reference? You stupid?
Okay.
Yeah, we have standards. It's like, this guy's
bad form.
crazy. Wow.
Okay.
Look at these assassins, they're awesome.
Yeah. I love how the lip burn is there, like puts the hit out on you.
These guys.
Oh my god.
Wow. He's like, here's my shell casings, or actual
full
bullets.
for souvenirs.
What a wholesome finale!
Wow.
And they ended up being teachers as well. Oh my. Easy.
Yep. Wow. Perfect assassination.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Of course.
shut up. Yeah. You care so much, Terasaga. Good guy. Karasuma's a machine. Oh,
that's
cool. It's
yeah.
Daddy Karasuno, you know. They say Karasuno? I didn't say Karasuma. Wow. What?
Okay, I love those 3.
Those guys are
I love those
amazing.
3.
It was Koro-sensei.
Yeah. It just reverted.
Yeah, no. That didn't work. Nice job.
All in a day.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course.
As expected. Oh my god. Yeah, it's water, yeah. This is so wholesome, oh my god.
Wait, he took off his trunks. Hit on the small side.
Yeah. Oh,
that's great. That'll do, pig. Like, I know Nagisa's not a pig, but you know.
コロ先生と僕らの暗殺教室修行のベルは今日も鳴る
Awesome! That's great.
What a great finale.
That was wonderful.
Oh,
Okay.
so
All right.
so good.
This will be the last time with the CD.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
they owe so much to those assassins that they didn't actually have it be the virus. Like,
in some ways, I don't think they're leaning in this way specifically. I think they were really legitimately trying to stop them and stuff. But you could say they're like, wait a minute, these are just junior high students, right? So
Yeah.
we don't need to do this seriously because, like, oh no, take them seriously. But they're junior high students. Do we really want to?
I mean, we haven't actually like explicitly said it, but we're not killing kids.
We're not
right?
killing kids. No,
right?
no,
Like
we don't
that's
kill kids.
that's not a part of
Uh-uh.
our thing. Okay, so but the kids probably won't kill us, right? Right.
Well,
Are we sure? We're pretty sure.
Pretty sure. Yeah.
Okay, make sure you paralyze that Karasuma guy though, just in case, because
right. Yeah, exactly.
he might.
he will kill you if you if you provide a serious.
I paralyzed
threat.
him. Ah.
You should have paralyzed me harder. God, that kick was so satisfying. I still can see it in my mind's eye. It's so good. It's such a good finale. Nice little Terminator 2 reference there.
Oh, there we go.
That's wonderful. Just the.
Well,
this was such a wholesome finale.
I gotta say,
wonderfully wholesome. So good.
those three assassins, I love them.
So much more now.
So much more now.
Yes.
I hope they're recurring characters.
Oh, they definitely will be.
And
they
this-
definitely will come back at some point. For
And
sure.
this also helps to give some comparative context for Bitch Sensei's introduction. But as far as assassins go,
She's actually pretty good.
She's actually pretty good.
Yes.
You know? Like if these are the assassins that we have in this world, she's not bad.
She's
Like,
actually, I would say, a pretty like high tier assassin. You know,
Yeah.
like a mid A to low A tier assassin. You know,
Now-
she's got her specialization and stuff, just like each of these dudes does.
Right.
And
Not
while
necessarily-
she might not have standards, she does shoot for the moon with Karasuma. So I have to
Indeed.
respect her game.
And you pointed out something interesting, that when she
I'm
came
a
up to
shipper
Karasuma, I am
those
too,
two.
absolutely. And she was like, hey, what if we go over there? Yeah. He didn't say no.
He didn't say
said,
no. He just said whatever and
left,
walked away.
which, you know, is a rejection in that moment.
Yes.
But that sounds like something where, one, this is...
It's like saying not interested, but not interested could mean
Not right now.
interested right now.
Yeah.
It's
Think
not
of
the
the
right
kids.
time.
They're right here. You're asking in front of them. I can't. No, of
I
course
have
not.
to maintain appearances. Do you know
That's
how
right.
much I value the respect of these,
Of these children.
these children?
We must show them how to be responsible and.
I may not be their father, but I'm basically their uncle, so
Right. And I'm the responsible uncle, damn it.
but you'll call me daddy later tonight. You know? So we got the fight though.
Yes.
And it went like in a really smart way. It had a really smart conclusion.
I was really surprised by what the technique ended up being, but it was also something where I was like, because
to follow it logically.
I was able to follow it. Like
Right.
it makes sense. It's not something that I would have expected, but that's kind of the whole point of the technique, right? And that's why you want it to be someone that is really good, because
Oh yes.
if you're up against someone who's not super good, they won't necessarily be surprised by a clap, I feel like.
No.
Like there'd be just the general panic of being in a life or death fight.
Right.
But because it's, okay, you have someone who knows the pain and the fear of dying, right?
Yep.
And they're an expert, so they're gonna be watching you, but also watching the weapon, right? So they gotta keep an eye on that. And then it's okay, do something, and if you can make it fast enough and make it loud enough, it'll throw them off, it'll startle them just a bit for a brief second. And then you can use that, boom, to get a hit in. There you go.
Yeah, and if the hit that you are giving is enough to be an instant kill,
right,
the fight is over because you got that hit in.
So stun gun, there you go.
Stun gun basically follows up on the stun that you gave from the clap, but it's an actual stun now.
Right.
His
and
muscle seize up, and then he's able to
whatever.
go in and give the final coup de grace with the stun gun again on the neck.
Well, and the excellent one-liner and, smile and everything. To properly obliterate Takaoka Sensei.
Yes.
Ugh, even saying sensei.
I know. Just hearing you say it, I'm like, well, Nagisa, the only reason why we're acknowledging is because Nagisa acknowledged it, which is the most wise, mature thing Nagisa... because totally went beyond even what I was willing to kind of look at by just saying, no, I did learn so much from you by how badly you did certain things. I learned what I needed in order to be a healthy, whole individual, not just as a person, but also as an assassin.
And by the way, I'm going to use it just so that it messes with you because, twice now, I've destroyed you.
By walking up calmly,
smiling,
knife in hand, and I didn't even use the knife both times.
Yep.
The knife never cut you or anything.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Have fun sleeping in your padded cell for the next,
exactly
55 years or whatever.
Right. Now, I gotta say, Terasaka was awesome yet again. With throwing the stun gun, but also saying, Nagisa, don't kill him. He definitely,
kill him within an inch of his life.
Kill him within an inch of his life. Damn it, that's some of my favorite Shiro logic ever.
Yes, I know.
Kill him until he's almost dead. You kill the shit out of him, but don't actually make him die. I love it. I love it. But it's helping to remind Nagisa, hey, you don't want to cross that line. And if we do, we're crossing it with Koro Sensei where it's worth it, right?
Right.
Because that's definitely something that we're going to do. But not here, not like this.
Right.
His words reached Nagisa. Awesome. And apparently Takaoka had something that's also a whole other kind of brutal and messed up. Don't destroy all of it. Keep 3. Yeah. That way you have to choose. Yeah. That would be all kinds of Joker, let's see what happens kind of a thing.
Right.
But of course, not even needed because these assassins are dude, you cray. We're not killing kids.
We want to be doing this work 20 years from now. And we might not get great jobs if we're known as kid killers.
Right.
What the... what's wrong with you?
And
I may, dip my gun into my ramen and then scoop out the soup with the
suck on the barrel.
Yeah, the barrel.
Right. But
I have standards.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The idea that basically while talking with a gun hanging from his mouth, being hold on. You're crazy. You have problems. You need to go home and rethink your life. That's got to work on that, dude. Because that's a bit much.
That ain't right.
Yeah,
I've had enough about what ain't right.
All right. Yeah, absolutely. And God, I thought it was lipstick.
Oh my God!
At first during the episode. But then, no, it's not lipstick. His lips have been burned and puffed up so much because he had wasabi and all the hot sauces shoved into his nostrils and his mouth. That also goes to show how cool these assassins actually are. Because they didn't kill the kids even with all of the stuff that came
the kids
after
did to them,
right? Yeah,
specifically grip, yeah.
Right. That was
he got tortured.
He got tortured. it could have been worse, but
Yeah.
But
he's
that was still
probably
pretty bad.
Howeth do you thinketh I losteth my ability to talketh normally?
thiseth is nothingeth. It is all part of my trainingeth. Alwayseth the studenteth. Like,
Yes.
God, and then they're just playing video games while they're being detained.
Yeah, it looked like they were basically like playing like Pokemon or
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like that.
like, oh, give me a max potion. Like, which I'm glad that Karasuma covered, because it's like, hey, you say that that's what happened, that's cool, but we literally watched a kid cough up blood, so we're going to detain you for a bit just to make sure.
Yep.
And I love that it seems like these three assassins almost work as a team. Like they're all buddies or something. Like,
Well, I mean,
like maybe not actually, but
Yeah.
but the way that they were all just sort of like hanging out, playing the same game, and like, because I understand them all being brought onto a mission and being like, he wants us to kill. Wait, what? We're not actually doing that, right? Like, I'm not gonna do that. It's
Right.
like, okay, sure, but then it's like, no, we're just chilling, playing games. Yeah, got a week till our next job. It's all right. This is no big deal. God.
But then we get to have a little bit of wholesome time after they've encouraged the students and been
Yep.
like, hey, get stronger. Then we
That's
might
right.
actually have to, take out a hit, or
Yeah,
fulfill a hit that's been taken out on one of you.
Yeah, maybe we'll see each other again.
Exactly. So then we get this just lovely little beach scene of them just kind of, getting to enjoy their little rest of their vacation here. And Koro-sensei gets out of his ultimate defense form. The government was like, yeah, we could probably...
Bury him in concrete, all that stuff,
blow that up. Nope.
Nope,
didn't work.
okay, yeah.
Didn't work at all.
Yeah,
Yeah, we tried. Well, that's good to know. But Koro-sensei, is very proud of his kids and stuff, but he's extra proud of Nagisa.
Like,
And Nagisa and him having the little moment where he basically gave the dad,
just
head
head
of,
pat as they just...
proud of you. And
Yeah, and no words are really needed. Like, he told him good job and stuff, but, but it was basically just a quiet moment of it just being like,
so sweet.
Like this feels like one of the things where it's like, that happens, and then you could actually have like translation subtitles of like what the things they're doing mean. Like, I really love you, good job, thanks, Dad. Like that. That was really good.
It was
really good.
Sweet. So what would that be? It would be like Koro-to-san.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Koro-to-san.
Yeah. But okay,
Oh.
there were some good gags that were thrown into
That's
that little
true.
mini beach episode bit.
Little dick.
Right.
The girl was just like,
Kind of smell. Yeah.
kind of on the small side.
And then the whole thing of the girls like doing the water fight, and it's so hammed up. It's like, oh, of course they do the water fight. They strip into their bathing suits
Right,
that
right.
they already had on. Of course. And then they start splashing water, and it's
Koro-sensei's like, let me enjoy.
and then they're like, of course. And then he's like, wait, hold on. Oh, I have to dodge this. And they're like, damn it. He saw through it. And then
according to, damn it, yeah.
Yep. But yeah, and we even got a fourth wall breaking joke of the.
We did.
It would be tough if we had to think up new like designs or outfits, just for a single day.
Right,
And
yeah,
then they're
everyone's
like, wait,
like,
what?
huh?
As she stares straight at the screen.
Right.
And then
Then there was, I believe, the moment with, of course, Bitch Sensei.
and Karasuma, yes.
But that was hilarious.
I mean, I love how obvious it is at this point. Like
yeah.
how open she is with just being like, hey, Karasuma.
I mean, that swimsuit, holy crap, that is like that is covering the bare necessities, if you
Right.
will.
Yeah. The bare necessities of life.
Forget about your worries and your strife.
And, I like that we didn't see where she was looking, like Karasuma. Just like, let's go, and whatever, and leaves. Like, I would read their fan fiction.
Oh my God,
I think
there's
I've said that
probably
already,
doujins
but
and
I am
stuff
sure
like-
there are so many doujins of those too, and I am very much on board with that. And of course, before that, Karasuma is just directing all the other agents and things like that, and it's like, wait, whoa, yeah, he's just not even tired.
He's a machine.
He's a machine.
Yeah.
I wonder if we're going to be like him in 10 years.
Oh, yeah. That was a good moment. Just realizing that there are people that they can look up to.
Yep.
While there's also people around
Positive
that
and negative.
are not really necessarily bad, but you don't know if you'd want to end up exactly like them. And then ones that you definitely don't want to end up like.
Takaoka. And I love that both were brought up because even though it wasn't for all of the students, like Nagisa was the one who actually came close to killing somebody and crossing that line, right?
Yeah.
But they were all in a situation that they thought was very intense. And from that perspective, it did function as a great lesson for them.
Sure.
So what are they going to learn from this, right? And I wouldn't have been surprised if some of them were still kind of shaken up of like, oh, and of course it doesn't fit with the tone of the show, right? You know, and they have Koro Sensei and everything's been solved and it's, you know, happy times on the beach now, right?
Yep.
But that, oh man, we really thought a bunch of our friends were going to die. Some of them right in front of us in a horrible, painful way. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was someone that wanted to do that to us. Mm-hmm. Like, they were laughing hysterically at the thought of it.
Yep.
And we got lucky, and those assassins didn't want to kill us.
Right.
They didn't want to kill kids.
No.
But there are people out there that want to kill kids. And so, you know, that whole thing of we got to be careful. Like, yeah.
It's interesting, though. Another example of where they're going to maybe start thinking into the logical kind of interesting inconsistencies of a teacher that will not harm a hair on the head of his students, and yet is threatening to destroy the world.
Yep. Right. They live in the world. That seems like if you destroy the world, it'll include them.
Yeah.
You know? Like, and it's all part of the, like, it's all part of the fun, wacky premise and concept of, yes, this is an assassination classroom. They have a tentacle teacher with all these crazy powers, and they've got to take him out, and it's great. And along the way, they learn all this stuff about themselves.
They're growing up.
Friendship and growing up. Yeah, that whole bit about growing up of taking what's good and rejecting what's not. And that's kind of what it is. It's like, yes, good stuff.
Yep.
But, you know,
But,
it's not over yet.
got to make use of the time you have.
Because there's a limited amount.
Not just necessarily with each other, hanging out on vacation and stuff.
Yeah.
But in some ways, you know, just
Koro Sensei.
Koro Sensei.
Yeah, because
This
even if
year might literally just be it. You know?
like there's a very good chance that it is. And
Someone
even
could
if
kill him, maybe.
right, even if it's not them that kills him.
I still don't think there's any way any of them are gonna actually kill him.
I don't think so either.
It's like there's really like we're halfway through the show. He went into an ultimate defense form when they finally set up a way in which they could have killed him.
And that
it
was with him
really close.
And it was really close, but that was also with him basically wanting to play into their assassination to see how good they could do. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which is nice because he's a teacher, so he's making it way easier for them
Exactly.
than it ever would be if he was not wanting them
Right.
to
The
have a
tentacle
shot with it.
handicap and just going to the place in the first place. And yep.
But there's still a lot of mysteries regarding his story and
That we have not
why
gone
he's
into.
here, what the reason is for that, flashback scene from like forever ago at the very beginning. And how the kids are gonna kind of adjust and adapt to the idea of, wait, what happens when they get like really close again? And they maybe think about the future and what that means.
Yep.
I mean, they might still just be, because it was brought up again. I like that it was brought up again, but 10 billion yen, that's still something that they're probably
a lot of
thinking
money.
about a lot. And yet, how much value do you put on having someone that's kind of showing their, kind of father figure side to just coming up and putting their hand on your head, their hand, and just being like, yeah, good job. You did
Priceless. It's like one of those advertisements,
really is.
basically.
It really is.
But
good.
There's a reason the corporations try and, make a profit off of those kinds of feelings. Because they're strong feelings.
Yeah, it's really strong.
Yeah.
I just really thought that was precious and sweet. And
That
stuff.
was really good. That was really good.
And then we came full circle back to the classroom.
That's right.
And
Still in 3E, but that's okay.
yeah, to season 2, y'all.
Yeah.
Can't wait. If you want to see the first episode's reaction to season 2 right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us and the community there about this show, about anime in general. And you can also check out our Twitch channel.
Indeed. We do it Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Pacific time. Monday podcast, Tuesdays is dramatic One Piece manga readings, Wednesdays and Fridays are Caleb Gaming, which right now
Playing
is
Hades.
And then Thursday is me gaming, which right now is Persona 4 Golden.
Yeah, so if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
Next time.